Your dog is standing at the crate entrance, frozen. You give a little nudge. They plant their paws. You push a little harder. They panic. And now you are both stressed before the day has even started. Here's the brutal truth. That moment didn't happen because your dog is stubborn or difficult. It happened because day one went wrong. Most people skip a single sequence, one that takes less than an hour, and it poisons every crate experience after that. This video gives you that exact sequence, step by step, so your dog chooses the crate on its own. Let me guess how this started. Someone told you to just put your dog in the crate, toss in a treat, and close the door. Maybe it worked for 5 minutes. Then the whining started. Then the scratching. Then you felt guilty, opened the door, and told yourself you'd try again tomorrow. Tomorrow came and went. And now the crate is just furniture your dog avoids, or worse, something they actively fear. You're not a bad owner. You were given incomplete instructions. And that's the real problem with most crate training advice out there. It skips the foundation. It jumps straight to step 4 without ever teaching steps 1, 2, and 3. So your dog never learned that the crate is safe. They only learned that the crate is where stress happens. What I am going to walk you through today is the correct sequence, the actual order that dog behavior science supports. We're going to rebuild the crate from the ground up. Whether you have a brand new puppy or a 2-year-old dog who's been avoiding that crate since you brought them home. By the end of this, you'll understand not just what to do, but why each step works the way it does. Because when you understand the why, you stop rushing. And rushing is exactly what turns a manageable process into a battle. Let us get into it. Before we touch the crate training schedule, before we talk about closing doors or overnight stays, we need to talk about what the crate actually is, or more accurately, what it needs to become in your dog's mind. Right now, your dog has an association with that crate. If training has gone sideways, that association is negative. The crate means confinement. It means being left. It means something unpleasant is about to happen. Your job is not to force your dog past that feeling. Your job is to replace that feeling entirely. Here's what nobody tells you. Your dog is not being difficult. Your dog is being a dog. When a dog refuses the crate, they are doing exactly what their instincts tell them to do, avoid enclosed spaces that feel like traps. The crate is not a natural concept. It has to be taught. And how it is taught in the very first session determines almost everything that follows. Phase 1. Introduction without pressure. Day 1 is not about getting your dog inside the crate. Read that again. Day 1 is not about getting your dog inside the crate. Place the crate in a room where your dog spends time. Remove the door entirely if you can, or prop it open so it cannot swing shut accidentally. Then do nothing. Let your dog sniff it, walk past it, ignore it completely. You're starting to build familiarity without attaching any pressure. After about 15 minutes, place a high-value treat just outside the crate opening. Not inside, outside. You want your dog to approach on their own terms. When they eat that treat, calmly place the next treat just at the threshold. Then one just inside. You're not luring them in. You're creating a treat trail that their nose follows naturally. The moment your dog steps a single paw inside, that's a win. End the session there. Keep it short. Keep it positive. Keep it voluntary. This is the step most people skip entirely. They go straight to tossing treats deep inside and hoping the dog follows. Some dogs do. Most dogs who already have a negative association will not. And even the ones who do follow the treat often spin back out immediately, because nobody taught them that being inside the crate is worth staying for. Phase 2, building duration the right way once your dog is walking in and out of the crate voluntarily. And this might take 1 session, or it might take 3 days, depending on your dog's history. You move to phase 2. Now you start feeding meals inside the crate. Place the bowl just inside the entrance for the first meal. If your dog is comfortable, move it slightly further back for the second meal. By the 3rd or 4th meal, the bowl is at the back of the crate and your dog is walking fully inside to eat. While they are eating, stay nearby. Don't disappear. Don't close the door yet. You're teaching them that the crate is where good things happen, and that being inside it is completely safe. This phase usually takes 2 to 4 days. Here's the mechanism behind this. Dogs form associations through repetition and emotional state. If your dog's emotional state while inside the crate is calm and positive, because they are eating something they love, their brain is literally building new neural pathways that link the crate to safety. You cannot rush neuroscience, but you can create the right conditions for it. Phase 3. Introducing the door now, and only now you introduce the door. Start by closing it for 10 seconds while your dog is finishing a meal. Then open it before they even notice it is closed. Next session, 15 seconds. Then 30. You're stretching duration in tiny increments that stay completely under your dog's stress threshold. The critical mistake at this stage: people close the door and walk away. Your dog finishes eating, realizes they are enclosed, and panics. That panic undoes days of good work in about 30 seconds. Don't do it. Stay right there. Keep the sessions short. Open the door before they show any signs of stress, before the whining, before the pawing. You want to be opening that door while they are still calm, so calm becomes the habit. A good benchmark: you want your dog sitting or lying calmly inside with the door closed for a full 5 minutes before you move to the next phase. If they are not there yet, that's not failure, that's information. Just stay at phase 3 a little longer. Short start. Here's the thing about crate training that nobody wants to hear. The speed at which you progress has nothing to do with how smart your dog is or how good an owner you are. It has everything to do with your dog's current emotional state. A dog who is calm moves forward. A dog who is stressed needs you to slow down. That's it. That's the whole framework. Stop comparing your timeline to someone else's. Your dog is telling you exactly how fast to go. You just have to be willing to listen instead of push. Short end. Phase 4. Building real duration and distance. You've got a dog who will go into the crate, the door can close, and they stay calm for 5 minutes. Now you build. Start adding time in 5-minute increments. 15 minutes, 20, 30. During this phase, you can begin sitting across the room instead of right next to the crate. Then leave the room for 30 seconds. Come back before they stress. Slowly, over several sessions, extend how far you go and how long you are gone. This is also when you introduce a crate training schedule that fits your actual life. The general rule: a dog can be crated for roughly 1 hour per month of age, up to a maximum of about 4 to 5 hours during the day for adult dogs. Puppies need more frequent breaks. A 3-month-old puppy needs out every 2 to 3 hours at minimum. Building your schedule around these limits isn't optional. Pushing past them creates stress, and stress is the enemy of everything you've built. One tool that dramatically speeds up this phase: a stuffed Kong or a long-lasting chew. When your dog has something to do inside the crate, the time passes faster for them, and they form an even stronger positive association. Some dogs eventually go to their crate on their own the moment they see you prepping their Kong. That's the goal. That's what voluntary crate use looks like. Phase 5, overnight and alone time. Overnight crating comes last. Not first, last. For puppies, place the crate in your bedroom or right outside your door initially. Puppies wake up to eliminate, and if you cannot hear them, accidents happen. And accidents in the crate are setbacks you do not need. As they build bladder control over weeks, you can move the crate progressively further away if you prefer. For older dogs who are new to crating overnight, the same logic applies. Start close. Build distance over time. A dog who can handle 2 hours crated during the day may still struggle overnight at first because overnight is longer and they cannot see you. Treat it as its own phase. The overnight sequence is simple. Calm them before crate time, last bathroom break right before, familiar bedding inside, Kong or chew to settle them in, and you stay quiet once the door is closed. No going back to reassure them every time they whine. That teaches whining as a strategy. But also no letting them cry for hours. Find the middle ground. If they are whining because they need to eliminate, take them out matter-of-factly. No play, back in the crate. If they are whining from frustration, wait for a 5-second pause in the whining before you open the door. You are reinforcing quiet, not noise. What to do if your dog refuses the crate entirely. If your dog refuses to even approach the crate, you may have a more established negative association. That's okay. It just means you spend more time in phase 1. Try feeding every single meal near the crate for a week. Move the bowl closer each day. Don't rush to phase 2 until your dog is walking up to the crate entrance confidently. Some dogs need 2 full weeks in phase 1 before they are ready to move forward. That's not unusual. That's not failure. You can also try a different crate style. Some dogs respond better to a wire crate with a cover over it. It feels more den-like. Others prefer a plastic travel crate with solid walls. The size matters too. The crate should be just big enough for your dog to stand, turn around, and lie down. If it is too large, it doesn't feel like a den. It just feels like a room they happen to be locked in. Short start if your dog refuses the crate, stop trying to get them in the crate. Seriously, step back entirely. Put the crate in the corner. Ignore it for 2 days. Feed your dog near it without any agenda. Let them investigate it on their own timeline. Then start the treat trail again, outside the crate, threshold, just inside. You're not restarting because you failed. You're restarting because you need to clear the emotional slate before any real progress can happen. The fastest way to fix a dog who hates the crate is to stop making the crate a thing they have to deal with and start making it a thing they just happen to walk into, short end putting it all together. The full crate training timeline asterisk day 1 through 3, phase 1. No pressure, no door, just familiarity and treats. Day 3 through 7, phase 2. Meals inside the crate. Positive association building. Day 5 through 10. Phase 3. Door introduced in seconds-long increments. Week 2, phase 4. Duration and distance building, crate schedule established. Week 2 and beyond, phase 5. Overnight crating once daytime comfort is solid. These are rough timelines. Some dogs move faster. Some dogs need more time. What matters is the sequence, not the calendar. Never skip a phase to catch up to a schedule. The schedule bends to the dog, not the other way around. The dog who panics at the sight of the crate today, they can become the dog who walks involuntarily tomorrow, but only if day 1 goes the right way. And now you know exactly how to do it. So here's where you are right now. You have the exact sequence, 5 phases, in order, no shortcuts. The only thing left is to actually start. Not tomorrow, tonight. Move the crate into the right room, take the door off, and put a treat near the entrance. That's all day 1 asks of you. If your dog is already past that stage, find the phase where your training broke down and restart from there. And as you work through this, pay attention to your dog, not the clock. They will tell you when they're ready to move forward. You just have to stop rushing long enough to hear it. Thanks for watching. If you loved this video, scan the QR code on the screen right now to subscribe and join the Pawsome Life family. Give your dog a belly rub for us, and we will see you in the next video.